It's Steph on the Steph Rock Show, and we're back, and we've got Samora from the band. Thank you so much for coming by.
How's it going?
Good, dude. So you're from Sacramento. My podcast is out of Sacramento. I love when I can get someone local. Tell me how you got started, and what do you think of the Sacramento music scene?
I got started. I'm from Turlock originally. I moved here about 8 years ago. And started doing my thing out here, playing shows and stuff. I've been playing guitar for about 23 years, recording myself for maybe about 15 years. So I used to be in bands and stuff, and I just started singing in 2016. So it kind of tied all the music together. And then a couple years later, I moved out here. I've cycled through a few lineups, but right now I have a really solid lineup. So we're ready to bring it for sure. I love Sacramento, but I do feel like there could be more original artists around here. I feel like everyone's defaulting to cover bands and stuff like that. So
yeah,
hopefully I could inspire people to do their own original stuff. I have a place out here at Sounds of Sacramento in Rancho Cordova. It's like a rehearsal space place, kind of like Sac Rehearsal Studios.
Nice.
So I walk around bugging everyone and trying to make friends with everyone so that we can kind of create a community and start fucking around with each other. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I saw you played Goldfield in Roseville. I love that venue. Is that where you guys play most often, or is there other venues in Sac that you like to perform at?
Goldfield's a go-to for sure. There's not a whole lot of places to play. So, usually Goldfield has that rep, so people actually come to that venue. So I like to play there. I like to span my shows out a little bit, because I like to make them as tight and good as possible. Like we use visuals out at Goldfield because they have a big screen behind us.
Yeah,
so
I love that
like
screen.
Yeah, so I have like a little thing going on behind us, and that's really cool. I like to do that. We have a pretty big show coming up in January with HED PE.
I love them. I just had them on the show.
Okay. Yeah, no, I have some
go.
friends that are really cool friends with. Yeah, it's going to be dope, dude. I'm really excited. I've really went all out and getting the right members and stuff. Like my drummer, he went to Berkeley College of Music and shit. So he's really seasoned. I've got some really good members behind me right now. So I'm really excited to show everyone what I've been working on. So
okay, I'm there. Yeah. I'm at that January show because I need to check you guys out. I love HED PE, and that's not a far drive for me. So I'm definitely coming.
Yeah, it's gonna be worth it for sure. I'm gonna at least and HED PE, they're fucking amazing. So it's gonna be really fun.
I just saw them at Aftershock last month. And if you guys ever need a host or someone to introduce you, let me know. I'm always down.
I would love that. I was actually thinking about talking to you about that. Like if you come out, obviously I'll take care of you, get you in and stuff. If you'd introduce us, I would love that.
Yeah, I just did that a couple months ago. I did a Battle of the Bands in August, and then I introduced some bands in September. And I love it. It's just to get the crowd all riled up, and have a fun time.
Yeah. I was thinking about trying to have a comedian do it too, because I'm really into comedy. I don't really listen to a lot of music. I'm kind of like I don't know. I write and record all my shit, so I'm around it all the time. So it's like working at a pizza restaurant, after a while you're like, I'm good off pizza. Like, so yeah, comedy's kind of my thing for that. It's still rock and roll, but I like really outspoken comedians like Bill Hicks and, George Carlin, Louis C.K., stuff like that. So
me too. I love the wilder, most outlandish comedians. I love Tim Dillon. I'm obsessed with him.
Yes, I love Tim Dillon. I love Joe Rogan's whole crew. Joe Rogan's a huge, I'm a big fan of his and what he does for people. And that's I don't know if you've ever heard of Kill Tony. Kill Tony's really funny. Yeah. I love Kill Tony.
He almost got canceled, Tony, but he's good. He's good.
I know that whole Puerto Rico thing, but yeah, like I've always thought it would be cool to have like a podcast panel for like shows, to interview bands. And then, but I mean, I think roasting needs to come back too. Like, don't get me wrong, like bands are cool, but I mean, I grew up on Beavis and Butthead, you know. I mean, those guys
Yeah.
talk shit. They're like critics, you know what I mean? We got to have critics to get the good music out and kind of put the, you know, the guy, not saying shitty bands, but, you know, the bands that are kind of up and coming, not really there yet, where they're supposed to be, you know?
You just gave me a great idea. Do you remember the two old men in the Muppets that kind of made fun of the skits on that? What if it was like me and another person to the side of the stage and we just made silly jokes about the bands when they come in and out? Like,
That would be fucking hilarious. And that's what I mean. Like, I get the whole, you know, support local music thing, but it's like, I don't know, man. Like, I think people need to be a little bit more outspoken about, you know, what they prefer. I think sometimes I just feel like the wrong people are out at shows right now. I feel like all the cool people are at home, not really going to shows.
I will say, yes, some of us that are older that aren't offended aren't going out as much. And I've noticed the younger generations are easily getting offended, which fascinates me. So I also do burlesque. For the first time, I've done hundreds of shows in all different cities. People got a little bit offended at me doing a burlesque show at Goldfield, Roseville. I didn't know it was all ages. When I get hired to do a show, I just show up. You know what I mean? I don't really understand. So apparently it was all ages. You know, when the lights are in your eyes, you can't see who's out there. So I guess there was younger people and people got really upset. But the people that got upset were like 20 to 25 and thought that I knew there was going to be kids there or something. And it's like, no, dude, I get hired as a side gig. I show up, I do my job and I leave. But also I'm like, wait, they were young boys. Aren't you supposed to be jacking off to chicks? We're not getting upset about them getting in pasties. I don't get it.
I agree. I think rock and roll is at an all-time low. You know what I mean? I think that's rock and roll. You know, you out there doing that's, you know, I like to think of rock and roll as get out of my way. You know what I mean? I'm going to express myself.
It's going to be wild, right? And it's a metal show. There's going to be cussing. There may be a satanic reference. I probably wouldn't bring a small child to a late night show, metal show. And if you may see some tits, you may see some tits.
The ones it shows though.
Yeah. Yeah. So it interests me because when I was growing up,
that's
we went to strip clubs. Yeah. We went to like all kinds of wild strip clubs and everything. And it was just like fun. Like the crazier, the better. Did you want to play any guitar?
Sweet. Well, I have my new track. So, I mean, this is what I do. I work in Logic. I write and record all my own shit. This is a new song I'm releasing. I was going to try to have it ready to present, but it is done. Let me see. So basically I write and record everything. Like, here's my vocals.
One more time, decide to leave you behind.
So that's like vocals, and then
That's
I have
sick.
More time, decide to leave you behind. More time.
So this is kind of how I do it.
That's cool. How long have you been mixing together and putting everything together?
I've been in Logic for about 4 years. Before that, I kind of just used like a pirated version of Cubase, which was, just to get the ideas out. But then I kind of got my shit together because, I kind of had a rough upbringing and shit. So I never really had money or anything to do it. But I got out here and started kind of killing it. So started getting all the shit that I need, and now I've got a nice flow to just pop out shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So,
started selling feet pics to get the good equipment.
Yeah. It's been a climb, dude. Definitely. But now that I'm here, it's cool. I definitely have the vision of what I want to do, and I don't want to. I'm not trying to fucking make money. I just want to have a good time, get everyone together, having a good time, pretty much.
That's how I feel about the podcast. Like, I'm not even in radio anymore. It's just such a hobby of mine. So I'm just not even trying to make money. I'm just having a great time. And I love music. I love supporting the music industry. So any way I can, I want to do that.
Yeah. That's kind of where I'm at too. And I mean, my main goal really is to bring everyone together, like I'd like everyone hanging out again, we have I don't know if Movement Brewing Company. It's out here in Rancho.
Yeah, I know my buddy Ryan does Titan Fest there.
Okay, yeah, Ryan. My buddy, or the guitar player in my band right now that came in, his name's Tony. He's from a band called Smooth Brains. They do like covers and stuff. But I went out there the other night, and it's a kick-ass venue, and it's right around the corner. So I would like to fucking throw shows there, and then somehow get everyone hanging out here at Sounds of Sacramento, because I mean, it's a fucking. I mean, we all have rooms here and shit. We should all be sick.
Movement Brewery is very supportive of music scene and metal shows, and so I know they'd be down. And the beer's great too. So
yeah,
I'm there.
Yeah, they got good shit over there. So yeah, I mean, all around, I think it'd be a good place to start. And then, you know, I'm in good with the promoter for the Goldfields, and you know, I'd like to get maybe like a good big show in every, you know, few months over there, and then maybe do a show a month, or not, maybe a month here, and kind of book the bands and get everyone hanging out. I don't know. It's all hard, but I mean, really, the main thing I'm trying to get the musicians hanging out right now, because maybe it'll draw in the right people, you know, get musicians out to shows, you know, like stuff like that, you know,
more networking and stuff, you know,
just trying to fucking do something.
SAC is on the map, though. I think it's definitely coming up, and we've got a lot of great talent here. So
I think so too. Like I said, I mean, like even the guy that I'm working with live drum recording and stuff, he's got a room here, so I'm going to start using him now. I'm from like the Turlock Modesto area, so I have my buddy. I don't know how old are you? I shouldn't ask that.
No, that's fine. I'm 38. So
okay, I'm 38 too. So like the Modesto scene. I don't know if you remember like Sickle. Do you remember Sickle?
Yeah. So, no, I worked at Rock 96.7 in Modesto for a couple years. So I commuted there, and I loved Fat Cat. I would go to all Blind Melon, Trapped, when all those bands would come around there. I'd be stoked.
Right. Yeah. So Greg Fender, he was the songwriter for Sickle. He did, I don't know if you remember Beyond Years as well. And like, he's a great songwriter. He used to be like one of my heroes. I'm a little, you know, they're a little bit older, but yeah, he's the one mixing and mastering all my shit. You know, I have one guy from down there here, you know, just a little piece of home going on here too. So, you know,
very cool.
Yeah. So I write and record and edit everything, and then I send it to him. It's cost me $300 per song right now to like really release something.
That's what people don't realize. It costs a lot of money to just get your music started, to get your band started, you know, to even get your merch out, to get everything. Like, you got to support the band and buy the tickets and try to do everything you can.
Especially nowadays. And I mean, you got to remember, you know, like most really, and not saying there's not people their shit together that have, you know, talent and stuff, but a lot of great musicians are fucking losers. They don't have jobs, and they don't do shit. So what I'm trying to do is, I got this going, and I'm going to try to start tracking people that don't have money, that have like a lot of talent. Like, I got my buddy River. He's down in Modesto. He's a great reggae artist, a super talent. You know what I mean? But he doesn't have money to go to the studio, and like, so I want to kind of get into artist development maybe a little bit. That could kind of help boost up the right talent and get the right people playing shows, kind of thing. It's a big bite, but I think I'm getting there, you know, to where I think I could do it.
No, that's really cool. Can we do random questions?
Sure.
Okay. Who is your favorite guitarist?
My favorite guitarist. Probably Aaron Marshall from Intervals. I don't know if you heard that band. Intervals. No. Yeah, Intervals is great. They're kind of like they're kind of in the same arena as like Periphery, stuff like that, gent style. But he's more of a jazzy guitar player, so he goes the fuck off. He's just an amazing guitar player. I like him a lot.
Nice. Okay, what is your dream country to play in?
Honestly, I don't know if I have a dream country, you know. I'd like to go to Australia.
Yeah, that'd be sick. Down under.
Yeah, down under. Go over there. Have some fucking, you know, I don't know. They party over there. I know that. So
yeah, I know. Mickey Avalon and Dirt Nasty said they party really hard in Australia.
So. Yeah, wherever they're partying, that's where I want to go. Not saying, you know, I like to have fun for sure. So
yeah. Okay, random question. You just met a new girl at the bar. You bring her home. Do you use a condom or not use a condom?
I don't use that.
I don't just know. Raw dog.
I guess, you know, I don't want to seem like a scumbag. I don't really bring just any random girls home from the bar anyway, but
okay.
if I got to that point, I don't know. Maybe I would wrap it up. I don't know. I don't have anything to wrap it up with. So going to the
Cellophane?
store.
Do you have cellophane or
Cellophane
foil?
off my cigarettes or some shit. I'll pull the plastic off my cigarettes and
Yeah,
rubber
a sweatshirt.
band it to my dick or some shit. I don't know.
I like that question. Okay, Instagram or Facebook?
I don't know. It depends. At Facebook, I communicate with people more. It has more funny shit. On Instagram, it's more like my friends' bands and stuff like that. So they both serve their purpose, kind of thing.
Yeah.
So,
your favorite live show that you've attended?
probably Iron Maiden this last year at Aftershock.
I was
wild.
there. That was really good.
Yeah, I took a little bit of LSD and went out there, and it was wild. It was.
You saw Iron Maiden on LSD?
Yeah, I did. It was fucking great. I walked there I bought my ticket specifically just to go for Iron Maiden. I went there in my flip-flops and my fucking shorts, dude, and just walked in right when they played because I was like, I don't know if I could handle this many people like this, but yeah, it was magical. It was.
And you
great.
didn't trip balls? You were okay?
I don't know. I kind of have a tolerance for it, I guess. I don't do it all the time, but I mean, if I took 4 hits or something, but I just took 2 and, meandered in there and fucking found my spot and smoked weed and watched them. So it was a magical moment. I didn't realize that they were that amazing. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I like Tool's a big inspiration for me. I love Tool. I saw them on acid there too, and that was great. But I don't know. The fans of Iron Maiden were really good too. Like everyone was very respectful, and there's a nice vibe going on while they were playing. So.
All the metalheads, because I get asked this from some of my neighbors that have never been to a metal show. They're like, aren't you scared or anything? I have entered the mosh pit and crowd surfed so many times, and everyone has looked out for me at all the metal shows. They're like, they'll yell female and it's cute, and then they'll go light on me and I'll be drunk. Like, no, I don't want you to. But everyone's like worried about me, or like I've never been dropped crowd surfing. I've never had anything weird happen. I've always been safe and felt like I'm in a community of people that are trustworthy.
Yeah,
I've never felt unsafe at a metal show.
Sometimes fans are assholes at certain shows, but yeah, I think overall everyone's got a nice level of respect going on. You know what I mean? But
yeah, and those girl fights at the pop shows and country shows that I see online that you got to watch out for, man.
Right? Yeah, they fucking drama. They'll get drunk. And a bunch of shit bubble up. They'll turn into Carrie Underwood and start beating your truck up with a bat. You know what I mean?
Before he cheats status.
Or whatever the fuck,
Yeah, no, yeah. Okay, new metal or divorced dad rock?
New metal, obviously. I've been really listening to a lot of Limp Bizkit lately as far as
Me too,
music.
and they're coming back.
Yeah, like if I could pick a band to tour with, that's who I want to get in with, would be them. And then I actually wrote a reggae song too, because I'm trying to cross genres. I've got acoustic stuff, and then I've got stuff that goes all out metal like Lamb of God, and then I come back to, more of a, fucking just rock vibe thing going on. But yeah, I've been writing reggae too. So I like a Stick Figure. I don't know if you ever heard of him.
Yeah.
He's great. But yeah, Limp Bizkit, I like that they're trying to do the comedy thing.
Fred Durst dressing up and then going on these podcasts and being characters and just transforming himself. I love it.
It's fucking great, dude.
Yeah.
And that's kind of how I am too. I mean, I'm not like out there like that, but I mean, I don't know, dude. I'm not going to sit and fucking be up my own ass and, try to.
I don't want to take myself too seriously.
No, that if we do that, we're not going to have any fucking fun. It's just going to be manufactured and fucking lame. So
100.
I try to stay on the crazy side of things. Just that's where all the good shit is.
Yeah. Okay. So chicken wings or tacos?
The tacos for sure.
Yeah. And what is your house temperature set at?
Like 75, I think.
So you're a lizard.
Yeah, a little bit. Not really. I don't know. I vary. It depends.
I am too. I
like
it
to
warm.
be very cold. I like to be very cold during the summer, and I don't know. Very warm during the winter, I guess. I don't know. I
You just like to
vary.
pay high electric bills. It's fine.
I just don't. Yeah, and plus I have roommates. I mean, it's not too bad. Like we all split it, so it's not too
That's
bad.
legit. That's cool. Well, dude, thank you so much for stopping by Steph's Rock Show. And I'm excited.
Yep.
In January, definitely hit me up. I want to come out to the show. And if I can help out in any way, let me know.
Yeah. I'll send you the information. Like I said, January 16th, it'll be going down.
Okay.